Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm trying to adjust my camera here. I do apologize. I hope, yeah, that looks good. So, welcome back. Welcome back, Pisces. This is a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher, and anyone else. If you are new to watching tarot and somehow you were guided here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You may not even be a Pisces, you could be another sign, but you came across this live for a reason or this video. So please stay with us, stay tuned, and see what resonates with you. And if it interests you by some chance, please feel free to hit the subscribe button underneath this video. By the way, check it out right now. If it's still red underneath there, the subscribe button is still red, that means you haven't subscribed yet. So please click subscribe. And also to the right of that, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live again for other messages, other material. Please check out some of the other readings on the channel. All right, so Pisces, we're going to take a look into how can we increase our vibration, right? We're going to look into that. Because the one thing about it, when we increase our vibration, we feel good, we look good, we are ready to take on new challenges, and also we amp up the possibility of our manifestations, okay? So we're all about forward movement on this channel, even though we review the past just a little bit, but we're promoting forward movement. And one of the primary ways to get there is through elevating your vibration. So this reading I am going to be orchestrating just for that purpose. We will be using the Elemental Empath deck here. I will be using the Happier Me affirmations. And also I will be using, I need one more. I'm just picking them as I go, right? I'm freestyling here. Give me 1 second. I will be using one more. I'm gonna have to go with my Tarot of Owls here. It's going to be the third one. So we will be using these three decks here tonight. So you're not going to want to miss this live. So get cozy. Let's talk about it. It may be a little long. I'm going to go ahead and caution you on that. But we will be covering a lot in this live here. We're going to be looking into how to elevate your vibration when it comes to your money, to your love life, to your, in your career. So we're going to look into that and see what kind of guidance we can get on that. And hopefully you can share some things in the chat if you feel free. Let me know how it's resonating for you, and I'd like to hear that as well, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it, Pisces, all right? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for me so you'll be notified when I'm live again for other messages, other material. And as always, leave a comment, okay? All right, we're going to be pulling out the Owl Tarot here. Give me 1 second. We're going to start with that and see what's there, okay? Hope everybody's doing well tonight, whatever your time zone is. Hope you're feeling good. All righty, let's get into it. Okay. All right, so first we're going to just start off, see what the energies are aligning naturally, and then we'll go from there, okay? See what's there for you. All right. Check out the vibrations. Please hit that thumbs up button as you come in. That will help you hopefully resonate with more of the reading. It taps you into the overall energy. So please, please, please hit that notification. I mean, the notification bell especially, but hit the thumbs up button as you're coming to live, okay? All right, let's get into it. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Golden. What's going on? My pleasure. Thank you, Golden. What do we got, Pisces, for you tonight? Okay, I'm hearing don't let these animals attack you. Hey, Remy. It's like I'm hearing don't let these animals attack you. I believe that's like symbolism of people that may be trying to come at you, or you feel like are trying to interfere with your goals. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So the overall energy, Pisces, I got the Ace of Wands. So clearly, you're doing your own thing here. The bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Pentacles here. So here's the thing. I feel like in whatever way it's resonating for you, I feel like you're moving in a way that nobody really knows about. It's something that's really helping you, the way that you're moving. Maybe you have just gotten to a place where you're like, you know what? When it comes to my money, what kind of job I want to get, or my love life, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I just want to see what I can do on my own. Maybe once you get to a good place, you don't mind telling people, but right now you could be keeping it to yourself. We got the Six of Swords here, yeah. And as you're moving along, you could be at a place where you're just releasing a whole lot of toxicity, a whole lot of negative thinking, maybe on your own part here. Sometimes we can think negative and not even realize it, right? Okay, clarifying that Six of Swords with the King of Swords. And you're being very adamant about it at this time. And we do have the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, giving very, very little information. Hey, Heart Soul, clarify that Page of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, so you could be feeling like sometimes people want to attack your goals or attack your dreams, or like you could be meeting people that it seemed like the moment that you share your ideas, these people don't align with it. Pisces, those people may not be your people, but I do feel like you're going to be very influential in the lives of those people. Okay, so try not to sweat it too much if you share ideas with someone and they just don't seem like they support it, or they look at you strange when you give out an idea. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, try not to let it wear you down with the Five of Cups, because some of you could have shared some ideas with some people, career wise or something like that, and they were just kind of on a new vibe. Like it just seemed like they didn't understand you, or maybe they weren't really supportive of your dreams. Say for instance, maybe you said, hey, I'm gonna start me a YouTube channel. They looked at you like, what? Like they may have been like, doing what? But because you believe in yourself, you're gonna go through with it. You're gonna try it, or any type of business venture. They may have looked at you strange, like, what? You really gonna do that? So yeah, try not to allow the thoughts and or opinions of others to influence your forward movement. Okay, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so major, major, major stability coming in, or you could have this at this time. Let's see, what got you here? Clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, the Knight of Swords. I feel like once you took charge, once you took control of where you wanted yourself to go, as far as manifesting success, you just took the world by storm. All right. A lot of people, Seven of Pentacles here, there could be a lot of people that have seen you grow. They're seeing things just happen for you all around, and they're wondering like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? This could be you being very independent at this time. You could have your own thing going on, your own home, your own car, but you're solo doing all this. And it's like, how are you handling all this? If you don't have a home, you have an apartment, but you're just really flowing on your own. And you're dressing well, you're looking good. And it just seems like, you just seem blessed, and you are. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here with the Ten of Cups. Look at that. And you got some joy in your life here. So definitely seems like the vibration is already heightened. But my goal in this reading here is to provide you with some tips on how to really elevate your vibe, okay? All right, we got the Star card, Aquarius energy. Okay, so you could be collaborating with the air sign possibly. We got the Ten of Wands. I'm gonna warn you, Pisces, because of what you're doing now and your success, you could have some people from the past that want to collaborate with you, that brought you some burdens, that brought you some pain, and they want to be around because your light is bright. But I feel like when you were in the darkness, these people were not here. So we have to remember that who was really there for you, right? Who was really a soldier for you. We got to remember that moving forward. It's not like we're holding a grudge. We're just acknowledging who was there and who wasn't, right? We have the Temperance card. And we want to make sure that we're keeping that balance in our life. And some people don't need to come back. They don't need to come back, Pisces. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. We got the Seven of Wands. You might have to back them up. See how the owl is backing up those other wands? You may have to back them up. Like, hey, you can't mess this up for me. With the Empress here. Very strong energy here, Pisces. I feel like you're going to be very influential, like I said earlier. I do feel like you have this sense about you that's very nurturing, very kind, very thoughtful, very peaceful at this time, very focused on your goals. You could be taking time to really acknowledge who you are, who and how you show up in different places here. Three of Cups. Yeah. In friendships and all kinds of dynamics. Seems like you're paying very close attention to just how you're coming off overall here. And especially in any type of social setting. Okay. We have the Four of Cups here. So that's you, Pisces, acknowledging that everybody is probably not going to want to get along with you, and that's okay. But we show love to them anyway. We do have the Emperor energy here. Okay, you could be earning the respect of a lot of people. Okay, this could be people that are older than you. This could be people that you've always looked up to. This could be people that you've dated that you felt were very successful, and now they're giving you that respect. Now they're giving you that acknowledgement. I don't know why that used to date. So maybe someone dated somebody that was a very successful businessman or businesswoman, and maybe you wondered what it would be like to be in their shoes, and you're making your way towards that, and you could be gaining their respect with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, because your vibration is changing. Things are happening all around you, and people are noticing. Page of Wands here. Look at that. It's like all of a sudden you grew up, or all of a sudden you grew into another version of yourself. I do have the Tower card. Hello, Laura. I have the Tower card. So something has come to an end for you, Pisces. Let's see what it is. We have the Chariot. Whatever it was, you got away from it. Cancer energy. So this could be you walking away from a relationship. This could be you walking away from a job. This could be you walking away from a friendship here. But I feel like you took the time to close everything out, and you walked away, and you got away from it for good. Okay. And you're heading towards new opportunities. If you notice in this card, the owl is going forward on the Chariot, but it's leaving behind these red flags. So you could be leaving behind someone that gave you a lot of red flags for however long you were with them, or however long you spoke to them. Yeah. Okay. All right, we have the King of Cups here. You're choosing to go towards what's loving, what's caring, what's thoughtful. You're trying to go towards the energy that makes you feel good here. I never noticed this card before, but this owl has somehow caught a fish here. Look at that. And the King of Cups energy. So you could be harvesting lots of new things for, soul enrichment here. And I feel like it's going to be very beneficial. I feel like you yourself are going to be a major success for yourself, for your family. So it definitely seems like you're doing things that will bring you lots of valuable resources and assets, and also will give you this strong sense of self here. Great energy here, Pisces. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. That's you working hard. You working hard to be your best self. And with the Eight of Wands, moving forward while doing it. Let's get one more. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Learning those lessons and not letting people know. So that represents to me, there could have been something major that happened in your life, Pisces. And maybe it was a bit embarrassing. I mean, I'm talking like maybe you lost a job, or maybe you couldn't pay rent at one time and you lost your way, and you learn not to do whatever you did to lose whatever you lost, right? And so instead of you showing people your hand, or showing people that you were disappointed, if you notice the owl there, it's like I'm taking my lesson and I'm not saying anything. So you could be just holding some major lesson that you learned about yourself to yourself, because it was something that embarrassed you, but it also promoted you. And to be real, Pisces, not everybody needs to know your losses and your setbacks. Not everybody needs to know your gains and your wins, okay? It's because you don't have to prove anything to anyone, all right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with how to elevate. I know everybody wants to know, how can we elevate our vibration towards our love life, okay? So we're going to start with that, and then we're going to go into elevating towards your career and elevating towards your money, your finance, okay? So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live. And for other messages, please feel free to leave a comment in the chat to let me know how it's resonating with you. I love to hear from you, okay? All right, like I said earlier, we will be using the Elemental Empath Oracle, gifted from Senda, all right, from my Amazon wish list. So if you're interested in my Amazon wish list, please hit the description box and visit the link, okay? All right, so let's look into this deck here, and we're going to look into how can we elevate our vibration to attract better suitors, attract better people to date, okay? Just going to see what guidance we can get with that, and we'll definitely check that out. Okay, this is a beautiful deck here of cards, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's see. Look at the elevation of love. Let's look at your vibration of love here. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. Oh wow, Heart Soul, thank you. Awesome, Virginia. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got here, Pisces. How can we elevate that vibration for love, for new love, or current love? All right, let's get two more shuffles here. Remember, this is general, so please take what resonates with you. Leave the rest for another Pisces or another. I felt that heart, so that's why I had to say, like, that's why I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you notice, I could feel like, okay. Thanks for clarifying. Really appreciate you. All right, let's check. Let's take a look, Pisces, okay? This is hopefully will provide some guidance into how to elevate your vibration when it comes to love. All right, the overall energy I have is the manifesting magic card. Awesome. I think it's a mermaid. Look at that. So it says, weave your magic miracles, understand manifestation. Check it out. Oh, perfect card to come out. So you already know. Trust your instincts. You could be really manifesting love at this time. And I say that some of you, I don't know why I'm seeing this. Some of you could be making a list as to what characteristics you want to be within your new partner. Not just their looks. I mean, we want to be attracted to the person, don't get me wrong. But you could really be taking the time to script or to write down characteristics that you really, really want in a new partner. And that is a strong piece of manifestation when it comes to love at this time. Okay, let's get one more. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Earth or grounding card here. This card says, calm the mind, connect to body, mindfulness, and nature. Yes. So that's screaming to me stability. So the main thing I'm getting right now is that a lot of you would like to have a partner that's stable. A lot of you would like to have someone that is calm, or at least, exhibit those traits when needed. And I do feel like a lot of you are manifesting this. I feel like there could be really a lot of benefit in you remaining calm, because remember, what type of energy we have within ourselves, we're projecting it outward, right? And whatever energy we project outward, we attract it. So we want to be sure that we're being confident. We want to make sure that we're being positive. We want to make sure we're looking good, smelling good, doing our thing, feeling good within ourselves, because honestly and truly, that is what we attract. Even at your lowest vibration, do you know you will attract low vibe people? But we always have to remember and pay attention when we're attracting low vibe, because if your vibration elevates or you start really seeing your worth, then you and that person may not go together as much. So definitely it takes a while to really keep your vibration steady, because emotions and different things in life happen. But when you're trying to attract a partner, we really have to pay attention to how does this person's energy make me feel? Does it throw my energy off? Does it make me feel kind of wonky? How is it really benefiting me at this time? Because we're not looking for a better half. We're looking for an equal whole, right? You don't want a half of a person, do you? No, I want a whole person. All right. We have the compassion card. Major. This is super duper important in a new connection. It says, for self and others, soften heart, be gentle, see the good. Definitely you want someone that has major, major compassion. I feel like a lot of you Pisces have probably dealt with people that it didn't feel like they had a lot of compassion, especially when it came to you and your feelings. So that could be something that you're really putting down on your manifestation list when you're scripting out the characteristics that you want for your partner. And also, we want to make sure that we're showing compassion. We want to make sure that we're coming out as being positive and compassionate. That way, you're going to hear me say it a lot, because the way that we are, we're projecting it outward, and we want to make sure that we're showing up in our best version. We do have in the past, we have the reclaim power card here. This card says willpower, inner strength, self mastery, heal victim. So clearly, that's like working through past traumas. because a lot of times we can manifest things back into our life when they're not healed. So at this time, when you're doing your scripting, when you're thinking about what your new relationship is going to look like, or if you're in a relationship now or talking or whatever like that, when you're thinking about how you'd want it to go, we want to look at, are we healing those past traumas? Have we healed them? Are we going to be projecting those things onto someone else? And also, if someone comes in our life with past traumas, have they been working on themselves? Because we don't want to take on their energy if it's not positive. I mean, we're all going through different things, right? So we want to definitely make sure that we're equipped within ourselves, and also we're equipped that we can separate from someone's energy that may not be as high as ours, okay? I do have the ego illusions card. So a lot of you could be really working with your ego at this time, which is very healthy, very safe to do. Because remember, the ego is what protects you. A lot of people think, oh gosh, I don't want to hear about my ego. But really, your ego protects you from making past mistakes. It doesn't know that new situations may be good for you. You have to train it, you have to work with it, just like your subconscious. You have to really put it at a place of saying, okay, yeah, I can trust this person, I can trust this situation. Then the ego is going to just kind of, it's going to adjust. But until it feels comfortable, until it feels like your subconscious is comfortable, the ego will always try to protect you here. So you could be looking into how to balance that more. We have the surrender and flow card here. It says, ride the waves, tap into flow, flow state, let go. So you could be really letting things just flow on their own. When you're meeting new people, you're truly just going on how it feels, how it makes your vibe feel. I mean, you're just going on the feeling of it all, paying attention to intuition, paying attention to discernment. And I feel like you are taking that approach because we all really are soul and spiritual human, we all are soul and spiritual beings. So, and what's ironic is in the next life, we're not even going to be in the same body. It's going to be purely based on soul. And that's how we're going to be able to recognize each other, because we're going to be in a new essence, right? So I say all that to say that the soul connections are so important. So when you're meeting these new people, you're going to know who aligns with your soul. You're going to know who fits in with you. It's kind of like something that's just going to happen naturally. It's not going to feel forced. I'm not going to say this person's going to be perfect, because of course they're going to come with something, but you're going to know what it feels like. And we always, like I say before, we want to make sure that our energy is the best that it can be, so that we project good things out to get good things back, right? It's no guarantee we'll always get good back, but eventually you will come across that same energy that you've put out. Okay. We have the inner authority card here. It says, trust yourself, listen to true self, trauma versus guidance. Boom. This is a perfect card to come out. A lot of times our trauma can try to guide us. If we've had our heart broken, if we've been betrayed in the past, our traumas will sneak up. Like I mentioned about the ego, will sneak up and try to guard us from trusting again. But you'll know whenever you can trust the person. You'll just know, you'll feel good. And I'm not saying just jump right into trusting people. You can just give them a little inch to see how far, over time, build that. But the key is trusting ourselves first. A lot of times, if we've been hurt, a lot of times, if we've been betrayed, we start questioning our decision making. So we have to work on making better decisions, looking at the fact that we made choices in the past that may not have worked out, but not stressing about it, not blaming ourselves, not beating ourselves up, but just saying, hey, I didn't get it right that time, but I got a chance to do it over. So really learning how to trust your judgment. And to be real with you, without experience, without heartbreak, without setbacks, we really wouldn't know how to make good judgment calls. So they really do help us, even though they hurt. But yeah, it's like looking at the beauty of what you've been through instead of just the pain of it. And I feel like that's going to really help you to trust yourself inward. You're going to trust yourself enough to forgive yourself. And you're also going to trust yourself that you're going to say, okay, I learned from this. Now I can choose this person here because they make me feel different. They make me feel better, but I'm still going to be more cautious. Okay. All right. We have the unapologetic card. Unapologetic. This card says, be yourself, release societal expectations. It says, be a mess. Okay. So, however you are, whoever you are, you got to be you. You got to be you. male, female, white, black, whatever race you may be, whatever gender you may be, whatever sex you may be, whatever, straight, gay, bi, whatever. Okay, you gotta be you. The key here is to release what society has tried to place on you. That's why I don't even watch the news a lot, because I feel like society just takes the news by storm, and it's a way of trying to get you to doubt your own decisions. Now, all news isn't bad news and all news isn't good news. I do take in the weather, the forecast, all that, some current events, but I'm talking about the things that really can trigger you. I don't listen to it. I try to have my own outlook here. So yeah, definitely want to be yourself at all times, and also respect who you are and showing respect to others. And that once again is going to be projected outward. So it's all about just being positive as much as you can. That does not mean you won't face opposition. That does not mean you won't have challenges. But if you try to remain positive, probably at least 80 to 90% of the time, you will receive positivity back. It's just a given. It's just part of the deal. But sometimes we do hit hard places and we get negative feedback back. A lot of times we get people's energy that we don't even deserve. But we know what to do with that. We always have to just say, hey, whatever that person has going on today probably has nothing to do with me. Maybe they're just having a low vibrational day, and I'm going to move away from that. Okay? So just be mindful of the energy that we're putting out, because that's the energy that you want to receive back in a partner. Okay? Let me read some of these comments. Virginia, yes, please. I think I have one. He's working on him so he can feel good enough for me. That's what he said. He's amazing. Just sitting back and seeing what happens. Send loving vibes and work on me. Awesome. Heart Soul says that's the hard part. People think to push me to be something I'm not. I stand my ground. Some don't want me to be just friends. Some don't want to be just friends, and that's okay. You gotta be you. You gotta be you regardless. And those people that don't understand, they don't want to be just friends, they may not be for you. That doesn't mean you got to get rid of them, but they have to know your boundary. They have to respect it. They don't have to like it, but they got to respect your boundary. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope this message helped here. So we're going to look into how can we elevate our vibe for our career choices, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. And for other messages, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below to let me know how it resonates with you. That's right, heart. So they may not be right for you. Okay. So we're gonna look into the career. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out which cards am I gonna use for your career reading. Okay, we're gonna use the Elemental Empath card again. All right. Let's look at advice and career for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatcher. Advice and career for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatcher. This could be what you're looking into. You could already be in this career or could be thinking about a career change. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? All right, let's see. Overall, I got the surrender and flow. So ride the waves, tap into flow, and let go. So yeah, whatever this is, Pisces, that you do for a living or you're looking into, I feel like it's something that maybe you let your creativity go. Somebody could be a hairstylist. Somebody could be, even if you work in the medical field or business or something, you could be really taking time to allow your gifts to work for you, whether that's your artistic gifts or your way of talking to people, your way you speak, or the way you handle patients or handle clients or something like that. But whatever it is, I feel like it's going to be flowing naturally. If you are looking for a career change, that may be the avenue that you need to look into, is what are you passionate about? And if it's not exactly that particular thing that you're passionate about that you can make a suitable income, look at the areas around it, like relating to it. That could be a big piece there. All right. We have the rest card. We definitely want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves at a very restful state. Some of you could be taking classes, or you could be working and taking classes to increase your chances of getting a better career. So make sure you're getting a proper rest, because we definitely think better and we make better choices with the choice card here. Look at that. We make better choices when we have the proper rest and the proper way of organizing our day. This card says life direction, how you respond, consequences. Yes, your rest definitely influences your choices, how you respond to things, okay, and how you move about in your life, which direction. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves there. I do have the reclaim power card here. It says willpower, inner strength, self mastery, heal victim. This card came up for your love reading. So definitely, any situations that you may face in your career now or in careers moving forward, we definitely don't want to walk away from things that are challenging. A lot of times, jobs or different paths can be challenging because there's something that we may need to tap into in order to go forward here. So you could be at a place where you're reclaiming your power and you're really taking what means a lot to you and applying it moving forward here. We have the raised vibration card. That's screaming to me getting along with coworkers, getting along with clients better. You could be watching how you collaborate with your team members or all of that. You could be trying to connect higher to your purpose, higher to your balance here, and also your creativity. Somebody works in like a something that really requires you to be creative at this time. We do have the balance card. That's screaming to me balancing your emotions, mental, spiritual, financial, physical here. That way you're not just so let's see, focused on just one area, just trying to have a balance when it comes to things. And that all goes with just letting it flow and having something. It just feels like there's a strong sense here of you moving forward to make sure that you're doing something that you love. Even if your primary job may be a job that's really paying your bills, it may be time to think about something on the side that you can really use your creative endeavors and all that. It just depends on where you are. Okay. We do have the intuition card. Please, please, please tap into your intuition when you're making a decision about your career or about advancing in your career. Your intuition will guide you. It says intuition versus fear. Connect to soul, trust self, and source. Yes, trust yourself to make the best decision when it comes to your career and money and everything else. We do have the courage card. You could be taking a leap. Somebody could be leaving one job and going to another one. Somebody could be leaving one position, going to another one. So, in the end, we want to make sure that we're courageous. We want to use that inner strength. We want to use action, trust, and bravery to make sure that we get to where we're supposed to go. We do not want to allow fear to interfere with what we're trying to do. And fear can creep up so quick, y'all. Like, say, for instance, you say, you know what? I want to be a makeup artist. I want to do lashes. I want to do all of that. And I want to do that for celebrities. And that fear kind of kick in. You think you could do that? Are you really do that? All the makeup artists that are out here, you really think you can do that? See, you have to really combat that fear. I have to work with it and say, but everybody else is not me. This is what I bring to the table. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just like finding your footing, finding what works for you and going with it. Like pushing past the fear and pushing past the doubt and really just going forward. And look, how will you know if you don't try? How will you know if you don't try? And that's the biggest thing here is just having that mindset of being willing to try. Even if it doesn't work the first time, there may be something else, but just being willing to try and get your gifts out there, being willing to try. A lot of things we don't know, it's just hit or miss, but we have to try and we have to have that confidence. And that's going to, once again, it's going to vibrate outward, and this is what's going to attract potential employers, to be real with you. This having that high vibe about yourself first could make your resume stand out more than anyone else for, with a particular manager. So it's real. You want to make sure that you're believing in your abilities. You want to present yourself in the best way. We want to make sure that our resumes are updated. We want to make sure our cover letters are updated up to par. If you had to provide a portfolio, we want to make sure your pictures are just the best that they can be. Everything that you do in life, in career, whatever, make sure you're doing your absolute best, whatever your best is, because that's a representation of you. That's a representation of your vibration, right? And it all goes into this getting your proper rest, making better choices, and just believing in yourself. And lastly, we got this card again, the unapologetic card. Okay, be yourself, release societal expectations, be a mess. So that could be you. You might have a career opportunity or an idea that may be something that a lot of people don't agree with. Might be something that your family don't agree with, but guess what? It's going to pay the bills. It's going to get you to do something that you're passionate about. So you have to follow where your heart leads you. A lot of times we just miss out on opportunities when we're trying to do what everybody else wants us to do. But I feel like if you got something that's really going to help you and it's really going to pay your bills and you're going to feel good about it, why not? Okay? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let me get one more and we'll close out this one and go to the money. Okay? All right. Let's get one more. We have the repeating patterns card. Look at that. It says awareness. What is the lesson? Break the cycle. Look at that. So if you know that maybe you haven't had job satisfaction in years, there's something there. There's a lesson that you've learned. There's something about a particular type of job that you don't like. So we have to acknowledge, what is it that I don't like? Could it be you like to work for yourself? Maybe you realize after all these years, I want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, it could be something like that. Maybe you realize that you like to work more behind the scenes than up close and personal with people. I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like there could be a repeating pattern here of a particular part in a job that you do not like. And there always going to be something in jobs that we're not like crazy about. But there may be something else that you can choose that can really help you exemplify your strong features or strong traits that you have, that you don't have to repeat the pattern of feeling like, oh my goodness, just another day here and I just, I don't like this. And it's, while you have the chance to make a change like that, it could be time to look into what else can you do so your job every day doesn't seem so repetitive. It doesn't seem like, I've been working this kind of job for the past 15, 20 years and I don't like it. It's different if you've been working the same job 15, 20 years and you love it. And it don't even feel like you're working. It feels like you're just there, living out your dream, versus you being in a job and it just feels like, you're losing time. So we want to take the time to do that, because remember, how we feel on the inside, how we look, how we present ourselves is going to be projected outward. Everything we do in the inside, I'm telling you, is going to be projected outward. So we want to make sure we're working on that. Okay. All right. So let's go into the money. Let's go into the money. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm live and for other readings. Please feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates with you. Thank you so much. Next to my life. Hey, heart and soul. Empress 555. I'm feeling, if you're connected to my life, what I'm doing, and I'm thinking it's scary. I have this feeling to do what you. I have this feeling I'm to do what you do. What do you mean? You mean become a reader? Oh, wow. All right, so let's look at the money. Let's look at some tips on the money. Hey, must be the money. Y'all remember that song by Nelly? I think it's called Ride With Me. All right. We're going to be using the Happier Me affirmations here for your money reading, finance reading. We're just going to look into what kind of tips can we get to help further improve our thank you, Remy, help further improve our money situation. We could all use a little help with the money part, right? Okay, so let's look into it, Pisces. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can join us again. Thank you so much. All right, Let's look into it, Pisces. What kind of guidance can we get concerning finance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watcher? Will I connect to people? I'm honest and tell people what I feel about them. I say it to them and scare them. Oh my goodness, heart soul. What? All right, let's see what we got here, Pisces. Okay. All right, the overall energy, Pisces, I forgive myself for past mistakes and failures. This card here. Clearly, maybe you've made some financial choices, Pisces, that weren't the greatest. Okay? Maybe you have times in your life throughout the week where you think about all the money that you spent, all the money that you probably wasted, all the money that you've given away. But guess what? We can't get it back. Okay. It says at the back of the card, we are not flawless and we never will be. A mistake does not make you a bad person. It makes you human. Okay. So any financial endeavors that you partake in, guess what? Everything happens for a reason. So if you loaned a friend some money back in 2010 and they have yet to pay you back, consider that a gift. Okay? And that goes for you moving forward. If you loan people money, Pisces, go ahead and consider it a gift, okay? Because there is a possibility that you may not get that back. So if you feel like that amount of money is something that you're going to miss, don't give it out. Don't give it out. I'm telling you. Because what if they can't pay you back? And most times, I'm going to let you on a little secret. Most times when people come to you and ask you for an amount of money, they usually can't pay it back. You want to know why? Because if they could, they wouldn't be asking you. You ever thought about that? I'm just saying. A lot of times they can't pay it back. So we have to keep that in mind. I don't know. That's for somebody. Maybe you learned a lesson about that. That's why with me, I may not always give out money to people like that, but I try to do stuff for them, you know? But maybe that's something that maybe you're trying to do. Hey, Pearls, everyone is gifted and everyone chooses differently. It is a vibe when you're on tarot section. You feel strongly is yours, but nor always is your energy. Got to be very careful. That's right. Your intuition is picking up on their aura, dark or light. Okay. Oh, yeah. Pearls is talking to Heart Soul. Okay. All right. So let's see, Pisces. We got the I forgive myself and learn from my past mistakes. Yes, I'm telling you. Some of you have been too generous and you realize that. We all make mistakes. You're not less for making them. You are more because you learn from them. Yeah, we've all done it. Don't feel bad, Pisces. You help somebody. Always remember, if you loan somebody some money, if you gave somebody something, if you bought somebody something, never feel bad for helping someone, especially when there was a need. Always, always, always be grateful that you were able to help someone because you helped somebody. And trust and believe you will get that back in one way or the other. It may not be the money. It may not be that person giving it to you back, but you'll get it back in other ways. You'll see how the universe or the God will pay you back, will give you back more than what you gave. You'll get it back tenfold, right? So keep that in mind. Don't worry about it so much. Maybe it bothers you when people don't keep their promises, but really, I'm telling you, when I learned this golden rule, if I'm looking for money to come back to me that I'm giving to somebody, I might as well not look for it because there's a chance that I may not get it back. If there's a certain amount that I know I'm not going to miss, like, 20, $40, I mean, whatever like that, if I feel like I'm not going to miss it, it's okay to give it out. But if it's a substantial amount, like $2,000 or $5,000, and that's taking a chunk out of your savings or that's taken away from your bills, don't give it out. I'm just saying. So I have the I believe in myself card here. This card says if someone you care about needed encouragement, you should show support and faith. Then why wouldn't you do the same for yourself? Give yourself the same treatment you would give your best friend. Yes. Yes. So therefore, moving forward with your finances, whatever you would tell your friend about their spending habits, or if they have a habit, like maybe they like to buy pocketbooks like I used to a few years ago, or purses. If you had a friend that was like that and they come to you and say, "Hey Pisces, what kind of advice can you give me, man? I got a shopping problem." What would you tell them? That could be the advice that you use for yourself if you think about it. So whatever you would tell your best friend concerning their financial issues, use that advice for yourself. And I promise you it's probably really good advice. So just keep that in mind there. That card is what that illustrates for me. Okay, in the past, this is the card I have. It says, I am exactly who I need to be in this moment. Yes, that's coming in the past. All your past actions are teaching moments for your present self. Every lesson takes you to the present moment, to exactly who you need to be. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when you spent that money on people, on situations. I'm hearing drinks in the club. So maybe you used to buy drinks with somebody in the club. I don't know. Maybe you learn not to buy everybody drinks. I'm just saying. Maybe you learn to just do a round of drinks and that's it. I don't know. But something about drinks in the club or clubbing or something, maybe you learn that, doing that kind of stuff really takes a toll on your money. So you're being better and you're making better decisions, okay? All right, we do have the moving forward that says, I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. Okay, forgiveness plays an essential role in your happiness. Forgiveness replaces the sorrow in your heart with love and peace. This could represent the people, Pisces, that you, like I said, that have helped you along the way. Maybe there were people that helped you financially, right? And then you've also had some people that may have not been as honest as you would like them to be. So moving forward, you've learned to not trust these people and you've learned to not give this in the same way that you used to. It's not about being selfish, it's about being careful. So the advice for this financial reading is all about being more cautious and careful when it comes to your money here. We do have I accept and love myself unconditionally. Inside each of us is a hurt child that needs to be loved. Stop criticizing yourself and heal the wound by loving the child, by loving yourself. Hey, maybe as a kid, maybe you saw your parents struggle financially and you made it a point when you became an adult. You were like, okay, when I start working and I start having the things that I need, I am going to really save money. I am going to be careful with my money. It may be time to think back on that time. However, we definitely want to make sure that we're rewarding ourselves. We want to give ourselves grace. We want to make sure that we're rewarding ourselves because we work hard. We want to work harder, right? So this could be you looking back and saying, man, there were a lot of things I couldn't do in my childhood. Maybe there's some things that your parents couldn't do that you're doing for them, such as maybe you buy your mom and your dad really nice gifts, or your family when you can, for holidays, birthdays, all that. Nothing wrong with that, because maybe you feel like they went without to give you, and you could be at this time preparing yourself to do those nice things for them. There's nothing wrong, just don't forget yourself, okay? Don't forget yourself. And remember, we can't change the past, even your childhood, but you can make a better today and prepare for a better tomorrow, even though nothing's promised. Okay. We do have it says believe, receive, and achieve. Okay. It says whenever you want to accomplish something, believe in yourself and let things unfold. So if you want to be more financially stable, you got to first believe that you're going to get there. And what's amazing is that once you believe that you're going to become more financially stable, you'll find yourself making better financial decisions. It's like it'll be an automatic thing. So when you go shopping, you'll start limiting yourself. Once you already make up in your mind that, hey, I'm going to be more financially responsible, you start making up in your mind about that, and you'll find yourself really doing that without even thinking about it. So, yeah, you have to believe in yourself that you can get there. We have the I am in control of my thoughts, feelings, and choices. Yes, you are the creator of your life. What you think about yourself becomes reality. Be gentle with yourself, compassionate, and trust yourself. You control your reality. Boom. Big part of manifestation. We just talked about that, because how we feel in the inside is what we project outward. So if you project outward that you don't feel secure with your finances, you don't feel confident in your spending choices, guess what? You're bringing that energy in. So We want to always come off as, hey, I am financially disciplined. Hey, I don't mind giving out money and when it's a good cause. Hey, I do have the ability to keep my financial situation to myself. And also, I have the ability to keep working on me, to save, to have fun, to live life. Because definitely we don't want to spend all of our money, right? And we leave this world. And guess what somebody's going to do when we leave this world, y'all? They're going to get your money and they're going to spend it. So you want to make sure that you're saving and you still living and you having fun. Make sure you put your nest egg back, because we definitely want to have money so that we can spend and get things repaired when we need to. We can pay our bills. We definitely want to do that. But we want to make sure we're spending that money on ourselves, because nothing's promised. And when you leave this world, if you got money somewhere, whoever your next of kin is, they're going to spend it. And guess what they're going to spend it on? Their bills, or they're going to go out somewhere. I'm not trying to be, I'm just being real. I'm just being honest, because I've seen it too many times. A lot of people work very hard and they save up every dime. They never take their money and spend it on themselves, or live their life. They never take that vacation and all that stuff. And they leave this world. And guess what? Their children spend it, or their next of kin spend it. And guess what? Also, their kids or their next of kin go on vacations, buy homes, pay off cars. Take care of you. Okay, take care of you and still have fun. Live your life. And the last card we have here, it says, I am doing my best, and that is enough. Okay. We can grow only by accepting our current limitations. Time will bring new skills, but also new limitations. And each time we will do our best with what we have. Boom. Yes. So that screams to me, whatever amount of money you have right now, Pisces, make sure you're exemplifying your efforts. Make sure that you're doing your best to maintain what you have, and also be proud of what you have. I don't care if you only got $100 in the bank. Be proud. You know what I mean? Because you know that's going to grow. It's going to elevate to having thousands, hopefully tens of thousands. So you're going to, really feel good when you start growing and elevating. So being proud of where you are. If it took you 2 months to be able to keep $100 in the bank, and that's an accomplishment for you, great. Okay, you got to start somewhere. So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't get mad and say, oh, I've been working all these years and I haven't saved but this amount of money. Okay, but life happens to all of us. Life happens to all of us. So you want to give yourself grace. And you're doing the best that you can now. And you can start today doing better. So the more that you feel like you're going to do better, that's how you know you're going to really, really make it happen. And you're going to actually do better. You have to feel like you're going to do it in order for it to happen. Okay? All right, everybody. These are the messages that I have for you concerning your love, career, and finance. Make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how these messages resonate with you, or did they resonate. I hope that I have provided some insight and some guidance as to how you can apply these techniques and elevate your vibration in whatever way is needed. Please let me know if you like this reading. I love to hear from you. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in tonight. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for me so you'll be notified when I'm live again. And for other messages, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you to my wonderful moderator, Remy, for coming in tonight. I really appreciate all your love and support. Thank you, everybody, for your like, share, subscribes, donations. Thank you for any super chat, super thanks, random donations through Cash App. Also, anyone that's ever purchased a reading from me or questions, I'm beyond grateful. I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you, everybody. I hope your night is full of just magic, blessings, and positive vibes. Take care of yourself. Remember, anything that you want is only a few doors away. Okay? Just remember that. Just remember that. If you already envision it and you already see yourself having it, it's only a little ways away from you. It's just all about believing in it and making the steps towards it, and also divine timing. Because divine timing makes things happen when we are sure and we're ready. Okay? So we always want to be ready. So let's get ready together. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Stay safe and blessed. Remember, you are worth it always. Take care. Love and light to you all. Until tomorrow. Bye.